Hi, thank you for allowing me to weigh in. I'm Betsy Bair, and I sit and serve as a member of the Hershey Trust Board. I believe that the Hershey Company should purchase Cadbury, and let me explain why. First of all, we need diversification of our assets. Milton and Catherine Hershey had a desire to give back. They valued education and wanted to provide for those underserved children who would not otherwise have the opportunity for education. That was their mission many years ago when they created the trust, and that is our mission as a trust today. As a member of the board of the trust that provides for the Milton S. Hershey School, I have a fiduciary responsibility to make sure that school and trust are solvent and well prepared to meet the goals and objectives that Mr. and Mrs. Hershey outlined many years ago. I understand, and understanding that debt would be incurred to purchase Cadbury, the Hershey Trust does not need to have all of its eggs in one basket, so to speak, and the purchase of Cadbury would allow us to operate on a hugely global market and to continue to keep the trust going and the school open. We are simply stepping up to our duty of care as a board. Further, we have a duty of loyalty. Our loyalty is to the Hershey Trust. And as a 56% controlling member of the Hershey Company, we have a desire and responsibility to see both be successful. Kraft, ConAgra, Nestle, Mars, General Mills, Grupo Bimbo, and others will continue to get larger and will continue to lose, and we will continue to lose market share. We must be forward thinking, and we are meeting our duty of obedience by following Mr. and Mrs. Hershey's wishes to keep the trust moving forward and the school endowed. In conclusion, really, I would advocate to purchase Cadbury and work for a win-win for both the Hershey Board and Hershey Trust. I understand, like I mentioned, that this would put us potentially in debt, but we really have a responsibility to our trust. And the food market is going to continue to be governed and really be controlled by large multinational corporations. We know candy. Hershey knows candy. Cadbury knows candy. And if we want to be successful on a global market, we must combine. Really, it's our responsibility to do that. Furthermore, I would argue that as a trust, 56% we control. We have a responsibility not only to our trust, but to make Hershey Company continue to be successful. We really have to find a win-win and move forward. For these reasons and many others, I believe that we absolutely should purchase Cadbury and move into a global market. This allows us to have a bigger impact in our trust and the schools, and think about how many more people we could serve. Think about Mr. and Mrs. Hershey and their desire to give back. We could give so much more as we increase our ability to trade in a global market. Thank you for your time and your consideration. I believe that our duty of care, our duty of loyalty, and our fiduciary responsibility are all met under this trade. Thank you.